You already know that the universe is only giving you signs and confirmations that your intentions, your dreams, your visions have been heard, and all these things are coming to you. Today I want to give you 5 different signs you can notice in your life that abundance is coming to you, that you're about to manifest large sums of money, or at least something that you would describe as abundance, whatever you're working on. So the universe is giving you this sign so you could stay in an energy of abundance, in an energy of alignment. You know that every time you get into worry, it alters your frequency into a lower and slower vibrational rate. When you get into fear, it's even lower frequency. And then you meet certain signs that you often don't even notice, but if you pay more attention to them, you show to the universe that you're seeing it, and the universe will know that you are ready. So it will help you to stay in a focused state, in an aligned state, in a state of gratitude, in a state of peace, in a state of clear and assured knowing that things are working for you. It's all about alignment, aligning your thoughts, aligning your emotions, and aligning your actions with your intentions, with your vision, with whatever you're working on to manifest. So the first sign that abundance is coming to you is that you've started dreaming about money. You've started dreaming about money, and this often means that your subconsciousness is slowly reprogramming into a mind of abundance. So everything you're working on is about to come true. Timing is always a mystery, but more you are aligned, more you're working on it, more you stay in that focused, aligned state, faster things can happen for you. The greatest challenge for most people at this point is that they are waiting things to happen. They say, oh, I can't wait it happens, or I don't know when it will happen. While the message always is, don't wait it, act as it is already present. Not like, spending your money unwisely, but think about if you're working on something you love to do. Would you still work on it if you would already have this wanting amount of money? You would lose yourself in the joy for doing that. So keep up doing it with a great sense of joy, like you already have all these manifestations. That's how you stay in the greatest alignment with it. The second sign you often see and you don't even notice it is that when you've started more actively visualizing something or setting intentions for it, or very creatively thinking about something that you want, you also start seeing it all around you. Have you noticed that? Maybe seeing more luxury cars around you, maybe you've started seeing houses in which you would like to live, like all around you. You go to travel and you see this kind of houses all around you. You've started seeing these things all around you. This is a great sign from the universe that things are already working in your favor. These are like tiny reassurances for you to stay in alignment once again, to stay in the frequency of peace, of knowing, of reassurance that everything is working in your favor, that your dreams and your prayers and your intentions haven't been unheard. Everything is aligning. Don't wait it, just know that it is coming. The third sign is that you kind of get excited about abundance, about money. And you easily start visualizing and fantasizing on a deeper level, like on inner heart level, about what that new life truly means to you, what it means for you. And you grow in more aligned with that vision. So this process of visualization becomes so natural to you that you kind of feel like it would already be real, even though it's not present yet. The whole process of manifestation becomes so much lighter. Like when you go into meditation and you visualize something new, it's just like you don't need to, relax yourself for 10 minutes to feel it or to visualize it. It just becomes natural. It already means that your energy body is getting used to that new energy. You know that reality only exists because you are plugged to it, because you've made yourself matching certain frequency that is manifesting the reality you're living. When you start changing your energy, which means you start changing the way you think, you start changing the way you feel, and you start changing the way you behave, well, your energy is now altered, it's now changed. Something is different about you. And if you stay consistent with that change will become your new nature, right? And your new nature becomes your new core vibrational frequency, and that new core vibrational frequency then plug you to a new station of reality. Like when you change the radio station, right? You also change the reality station. But in between that change, you see synchronicities, you see these tiny signs that are happening to you, only so the universe can really show you that you are doing it right, that everything is working, that whatever you're doing, just keep up with it. So when any process of manifestation you're using, it actually doesn't matter what kind of method you're using, as long as it changes the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you behave, it is working. Whatever method you're using, just keep up with it. And may your lifestyle becomes as much adapted to that vision of your future as possible. That's how you're getting more and more aligned with it. Of course, at this point, it's very important that you set strong boundaries so that you don't allow certain distractions to pull you away from that path. Often, people notice that when you're really actively working on manifesting something, there's many potential distractions that come. Sometimes those are also tests from the universe. When the universe is testing you, are you really ready to receive it? Like sometimes people want to get money in return for their certain particular work, but then they get certain other offer for financial abundance or opportunity, and then they grab it, and later they notice that it was just a distraction from their main path. So these are tests from the universe teaching you to really be strong with your intentions, to really be strong with your actions, with your focus, so you don't get pulled astray from your path. Pay attention to that. And the fifth sign that abundance is coming to you. We're in this Lionsgate portal, right? So abundance, well, this is a very supported frequency right now. And many of you are working on it. So what is the fifth sign? Well, the fifth sign is that you start noticing people around you manifesting money, or you start meeting abundant people. You start meeting people who already have what you have. That is something that started happening to me almost all the time when I was or I am working on manifesting something. Like in the past, before I had this YouTube channel, I met a friend of mine who was already, for a very long time, he was being a YouTuber. Then I've met few other people who are also very active on YouTube, and then my YouTube channel started growing. When I got myself into art, and as you see today, I'm sharing one of my paintings with you. Its name is Flourish. To flourish, because I want to see you flourishing with abundance, with health, with great joy, with happiness, with all this good energy. So when I've started painting and I got myself into this whole new art journey. I've started also meeting people who are great artists, who are very incredible artists, also very successful artists. Like the universe would introduce me to this art world by meeting these people, also to notice what is possible with art. And this is the fifth sign then. You start meeting people who already have what you're working on to manifest. And if that's money, well, you often start meeting people who already have this kind of a lifestyle, or the car you would love to manifest, or a job or a career or a business or something that you're working on. This is not to get jealous. Sometimes people get jealous. Well, you're still controlled by the old energy. It's more to get excited, to get grateful, to learn from them, learn from their habits, learn from their lifestyle, learn from their thinking. It just means that abundance is in your energy field already, and it's coming closer to you. You firstly start to see it around you as a reflection, because sometimes people are not really ready to have what they want to have, so you don't receive it immediately. You firstly start seeing it in people around you, and then you notice like how to adapt yourself to that lifestyle, and then it happens and you're like, oh, thank you so much. You become just grateful. So know that you are on your way to being a financially abundant master. So let this video be a sign for you that things are manifesting, that your vision is coming to fruition. So keep up walking in alignment. Keep up making sure that your external world is not pulling you away from what you know that is your path. If people around you are trying to control you or manipulate you, just stay on your track. You don't need to fight with them. You don't even need to respond to them. Just walk your path. You can say, oh, thank you for your advice, but I don't have time for that. Thank you for your opinion, but I don't have time for that, or whatever. Maybe in your family, in your family circle, you may notice certain people that don't believe in your vision, that don't believe in your dreams. Well, you don't need to share your dreams with anyone. You don't need to share your vision with anyone. Just focus on your path. Focus on your path. Yesterday, somebody asked me, can you do a video on how to respond to controlling family members or people? And my response is always, look, just focus on your path. People always think what's best for you, and they all have different opinions about what you should do. But you only need to know what you should do. Like, if you sense, if you have a sense of drive, don't give your steering wheel to someone else. Because only you can drive that vehicle of yours, right? Your body. Don't give anyone your power, because then you lose it. Focus on your path. Stay aligned with that vision of yours. Less you react to what they say, less they will control you. You need to notice that when someone gets at you by force, you will naturally try to react to it by force, because it's a reflection of the force. If someone gives you fear, you will react out of anger or fear back, right? But what's more powerful than force? It is power. Power is more powerful than force, right? And the point is, well, when someone tries to manipulate you, just walk your path. Don't mind. Don't try to argue with them. They're just not on that level. Walk your path. Even if those people are surrounding you, you don't need to lower your standards for anyone. Stay in your energy and do your thing. And you know what's the most powerful energy in this universe? It is acceptance and it is example. So most people may not see what you're doing, but to a certain level, you're also an example, you're also an inspiration to someone. You will never know how many people will actually see you as a good example, because you're actually doing what's right for you, what you feel that is right for you. But there's most probably at least one person that will admire you for that. It doesn't matter if they will or not. Just know that this is your path. And as long as you're staying true to you, you're doing it right. You don't need to be arrogant about it. You don't need to be egoistic about it or selfish about it. But you need to be truthful towards it. You need to be truthful and devoted to your vision if you want it to come to fruition. Because once it will, well, then you will have many gifts to share with others. And that's a beautiful thing you can do. So my friends, I'm wishing you all the best. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. And of course, if you would love to support my art, you can get it on AttractPassion.com. Check it out. You can find all of my art there. I'm an artist, a painter, and I'm doing these videos to inspire others. So thank you so much for your support. And you can also find my art on our Etsy store, AttractPassion, if you prefer that platform more. And also thanks to everyone for joining our Patreon community for more exclusive content and guidance. Thank you so much, and till next time, one love.